Now picture this. Two buildings are in front of you, identical blueprints, same materials. Yet one stands 10 stories tall, while the other is just a few floors up. Which architect do you think put in more effort? Neither did. The difference was in the details, the daily choices made before sunrise, before the world demanded their attention. That's when the real construction happened, brick by mental brick, decision by decision. Wealth isn't just about numbers on a screen or a price tag on a property. It's about the architecture of success. And the wealthy, they understand that this architecture isn't built in a day. It's designed every day. And that design begins the moment the alarm rings. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel and hit the like button. Before the emails flood in, before the noise of the city awakens, before the demands of the day pull them in different directions, they steal back a few moments of solitude. They own the quiet. They welcome the dawn not just as a new day, but as an opportunity to fortify their journey towards their goals. It's in these precious moments, in the hush of the morning, that they build their wealth. Not monetarily, but mentally, emotionally, and strategically. Now let us explore the 5 pillars of their morning routine and discover how they turn these quiet hours into the foundation of their success. So many people wake up and immediately start responding to messages, jumping into meetings, trying to figure out who wants what from them. But millionaires don't just wake up. They arrive. They land in the present moment, ready to direct their day. How do they do this? Well, first, they find a calm amidst the chaos. It might be a cup of tea in silence or a quick breathwork session. Some find solace in a bit of light meditation. This isn't about emptying the mind, but rather about finding focus in the stillness. It's during these moments that they connect with their inner compass, setting the tone for the decisions they'll make throughout the day. Second, they jot down one clear intention for the day. Not a to-do list, not a laundry list of tasks, but a singular intention. What do they want to be, create, or achieve today? By writing it down, they anchor their focus and ensure that every choice they make aligns with their broader goals. It's a simple practice, yet incredibly powerful. Third, they avoid screens for the first 30 minutes of their day. They resist the urge to check emails or social media, allowing themselves to be fully present in the physical world. They understand that screens can be both a blessing and a curse, and in those first moments, they choose to disconnect from the digital noise. And fourth, they establish control before the day can take it from them. In those precious early moments, they reclaim control. They prep their outfits the night before, ensuring that their clothing doesn't become a decision they have to make in the morning. They streamline their breakfast, choosing healthy options that require minimal preparation. For some, this might mean overnight oats or a protein smoothie, while others prefer to fuel up with scrambled eggs and avocado toast. They make this part of their routine almost ritualistic. It's not just about the food, it's about the peace of mind it provides. Knowing that their basic needs are taken care of allows them to focus on more important matters. Fifth, they review key numbers and data before diving into their workday. This isn't about micromanaging, but about being informed. They glance at their cash flow statements, investment returns, and sales pipelines. This keeps them grounded in reality, reminding them of the financial implications of their decisions. It's a practice that helps maintain focus on what truly drives their wealth. By incorporating these habits into their mornings, millionaires set the tone for a productive, purposeful day. They start with mindfulness, direction, and control. This is the inner foundation they build on. In the second part of their morning routine, they activate the body to prime the focus. Now, this isn't about spending 2 hours at the gym. They understand the value of time, and they've optimized their routines to make the most of it. Instead of elaborate workouts, they incorporate movement that's efficient and effective. A quick jog around the neighborhood, a brisk walk while taking calls, or a series of yoga poses are all common ways they stay active. But it's not just about the movement itself, it's what they pair it with. While moving, they listen to podcasts that educate or inspire them. They might catch up on industry news, listen to an interview with a successful entrepreneur, or immerse themselves in an audiobook that could provide insights into a new skill. This blend of physical activity and intellectual stimulation is a powerful way to start the day. But how do they pair stretching with self-talk? This is a technique rooted in the understanding of the mind-body connection. As they stretch, they engage in positive self-talk. They might say affirmations like, "I am capable," "I am focused," or "I am in control." They might also acknowledge any tension they feel, not with negative labels, but with phrases like, "This is normal stress response," or "This too shall pass." This practice allows them to build a bridge between their physical sensations and their mental state, fostering a sense of control and readiness for the day ahead. And then comes the crucial part, the actual work. But here's the interesting thing, they don't jump into work immediately after their morning routine. Instead, they transition gradually. First, they tackle the most important task on their list. This is often something related to their core business or a personal project they're passionate about. They tackle this task with laser focus for a set period, usually an hour or 90 minutes. It's during this time that they're in their most productive state, making the most of their mental clarity and energy. However, after this intense focus, they shift gears. They move on to less demanding tasks, allowing for a smoother transition back into the demands of the day. This gradual approach ensures that they don't burn out quickly and they maintain productivity throughout the day. But why is this important? Why not just dive straight into work? Well, it's all about optimization. They understand that different tasks require different states of mind. Diving into complex work right after a physical and mental warm-up isn't the most efficient use of their energy. By starting with a gradual transition, they ensure that their focus remains sharp throughout the day, allowing them to tackle even the most challenging tasks with precision and clarity. Part 3. Think like a $1,000,000 mind. Do you remember the old saying, "A jack of all trades is a master of none"? Well, it's true for most people, but not for the wealthy. They play a game that few understand, and it starts with how they view the world. You see, while most people drift through life, hoping things work out, the wealthy build their lives intentionally. And that starts with their thoughts. Every morning, before the rush of the day takes over, they review their goals. But it's not just a quick glance at a to-do list. It's a deep dive into the heart of what they're striving for. They ask themselves, is what I'm doing still aligned with where I'm going? They don't just chase the next meeting or the next deadline. They constantly check if each action, big or small, is contributing to their larger vision. Next, they don't just dream about success. They discuss it in the present tense as if it's already happened. They talk to themselves using phrases like, "We did a fantastic job on that project," or our team successfully launched the new product. This might sound like a small detail, but it's a powerful mindset shift. It's about training your brain to see the future as already a part of your reality. And finally, they don't just visualize success, they visualize the path to it. This includes the challenges, the problem solving, and the hard work required to reach the finish line. It's this visualization, this focus on the execution, that sets them apart. Now, why is this important? Why not just go through the motions? Well, it's because the wealthy understand the power of the mind. They know that the way they think determines the way they act. And the way they act, well, that determines their destiny. By thinking like $1 million mind, they align their actions, they stay focused on their goals, and they prepare themselves mentally for whatever challenges come their way. Part 4. Guard your mental gates. In our hyper-connected world, it's easy to let others dictate your schedule, to allow notifications to interrupt your flow. But millionaires don't fall into this trap. They fiercely guard their mental gates, ensuring that their clarity and focus remain undisturbed. They avoid checking emails, social media, or messages before their own work. It's a bold move in a world that values instant communication, but it's a necessity for maintaining control over their day. By not being reactive, they ensure that they're proactive in shaping their day according to their priorities. But how do they manage the inevitable interruptions? Well, they implement strategies to streamline communication. They might batch their email checks, dedicating specific blocks of time to respond to messages rather than being pulled out of their focus by every notification. They leverage technology, using tools to manage their calendars and set boundaries for when they're available for meetings. And it's not just about external management. It's also about internal discipline. They train themselves to resist the urge to multitask or jump between tasks. They recognize that true focus is a superpower, and they protect it fiercely. Part 5. Stack the wins. Now let's address the elephant in the room. Is it really necessary to wake up at 5 a.m. to be successful? The answer is no. It's not about the time you wake up, but about the system you put in place. Millionaires know that progress isn't a sprint, it's a marathon. They understand that small, consistent actions over time lead to significant results. Waking up early is just one piece of the puzzle. It's the consistency of applying these practices daily that compounds over time. One day of clarity leads to one better decision. One better decision leads to better results. Better results attract more opportunities. More opportunities lead to more success. They're not chasing motivation or inspiration. They're stacking small wins daily. And here's the key takeaway. You don't need to be rich to act like you are. You need to act like your future depends on today, because it does. Choose one part of this ritual. Live it. Let it shape the rest. Because how you begin isn't just about the day. It's about the trajectory of your life. If you enjoy the video, don't forget to subscribe to our channel and hit the like button. Thank you for watching.